In this lesson, we're going to use the graphing calculator to graph an equation. On the left-hand side of the screen, you could see the instructions. So just like we did when we were building a table, we're going to go into y equals and enter an expression. If we just want to see a 10 by 10 window, so my x-axis goes from -10 to +10, and my y-axis also goes from -10 to +10, we can use the option zoom 6. So on the calculator, if you hit zoom, 6 is that standard graph for a 10 by 10 window. But if we want a more specific window, we can go to the window key right next to it. And we have some options that we can enter in. So a minimum x value, a maximum x value, and then our scale. So how do we want to count those values by? Same thing with the y values. Okay, once we are done choosing our window and setting it, we could hit the graph key. So for practice, we're going to create a graph for the equation, the absolute value of 3x minus 5 equals y, using this window here. So I'm going to go to y equals, and to find the absolute value, we go to the math key and across to number. And ABS is our absolute value. You might have the words ABS and then parentheses showing on your calculator. This particular model actually puts in the bars. Okay, once you have the expression inside the absolute value entered, I'm just going to use the right arrow to get out of the absolute value symbol. Okay, we want a very specific window, so I'm going to go and hit the window key. Okay, as shown on this previous page, this notation shows x min, x max, x scale, and then the second set of brackets is the y min, y max, and y scale. So I'm just going to go right down the line, -20 to 20, and my scale is 2, then -5 to 20, and my scale is 5. All the other options I would leave set as they are. I wouldn't change them. The only thing we need to change is the x min, x max, x scale, y min, y max, y scale. Now that we have this window entered, we can hit the graph key. And there's our graph for the absolute value of 3x minus 5 using this particular window.